Okay, there you go. Okay, you can watch it from over here then. Just the first few minutes.
I am. I'm. A. B. I. T. B. F. R. O. Z. E. N. Frozen.
I'm just gonna turn it down a few. Kind of echoes in here. I'm a bit frozen. Over.
W. I. T. H. O. U. T. Without M. O. M. Mom. I'm a bit frozen without mom.
And look, that's okay. We know you prefer to have mom at your sessions, and that's not going to be the case on Tuesdays. So it's going to be totally okay if the first few days or even weeks that you're here without mom, that feels a little bit different and wonky. We're just going to push our way through it. So if today we end up in this chair the whole time, and next time we make it to the table, that's great. We'll make it work, okay? Is there anything you think we could do to get your body to go from point A to point B?
T. I. M. E.
Keep your eyes to the floor, right?
Time.
Okay, you think with some time? Fine. I can give you some time. What I will do then is, oh, there's a little piece of it. I'm just gonna move this right here so you can see it. I'll move this right here so you can see it, and then what I'm gonna do is use my muscles and come over here. Okay, this will be your balance for now. So we're gonna let you out a few minutes early just because I know access will come as early as 12:50. So we'll do about 45, 50 minutes here. How was the ride over?
I. T.
Yeah, go ahead, reach your present.
W. A. S.
Where were your eyes?
Was. F. I. N. E. Fine. T. O. O. 2. E. A. R.
Couldn't fit?
L. Y. Early. It was fine too early.
What time did it drop you off?
11:10.
Oh, 11:10. So you guys have been here like a half hour?
Yeah.
Half hour?
The driver came 10 minutes early.
Okay, so what is the usual drop-off window?
He's supposed to pick us up 10:30. He came at 10:20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then there's another customer that he needs to drop off. So we've been riding around.
Oh, that's a long morning.
It
Too
is.
early. So you spent a long time on the bus or whatever you call it this morning?
E-E-S. Yes.
I know it's probably kind of hard with access. They just kind of give you a big window because when do they arrange for him to get here? Between 11:30 and noon, is that the aim?
Yeah, but Gwen said she'll see what's today's schedule and then maybe she'll do some adjustments.
Yeah,
next
maybe we can get you a little bit later so you don't have to spend your whole day in transit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. I'm. T. I. R. E. D. Tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Are you not feeling good? Had a bad sleep or just tired?
J. U. S T. Just T. I R E D. Tired. Just tired.
Fair enough. Well, just that, like we talked about, we'll do a mix of like talking lessons, and then we hoped over the next few weeks, because you're going to be the one coming with Eric most weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We hope that maybe in future weeks you might want to practice on the letterboard with him as well.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
not this week. We'll just take this week to kind of get settled. Does that still sound like an okay plan for you, Eric?
Y-E-S. Yes.
Okay, so today we'll keep it to a little bit of chatting and a lesson with some skills practice. Where would you like to start today? Do you want to start with a lesson, some chatting, or maybe you have something else in mind like creative writing or something? I don't know. Where do you want to start today?
L E S S O N. Listen.
Do you feel like you could move over to the table for the lesson? Do you feel like we could go sit over there?
N O. No.
Okay, it's gonna be a little bit trickier to practice skills and stuff if we're over here, but I'll try my best, and you'll try your best. That's a deal. Okay, so if we are, this for a second, we're gonna look together. If we're doing a lesson, I have lessons on, you did some of these lessons, the famous five, the Inca creation story, or how a law is passed in Canada. So, the famous five, Inca creation story, or how a law is passed in Canada. What would you pick?
I-N-C. A. Inca. C. R. E. A. T. I. O. N. Creation.
Sorry, just my hold.
S. T. O. R. Y. Story.
Okay.
Inca creation story.
You want to do the Inca creation story. That's what we'll do then. So I'm pretty sure we've talked about the Inca before. If I say Inca, do you know what I am talking about?
Y-E-S. Yes.
Okay, so what are the Inca then? What are the Inca?
A. N. C. I. E. N. T. Ancient. C. I. V. I. L. I. Z. A. T.
Oh, you gotta finish that word.
O. N. Civilization. Ancient civilization.
You're right, exactly. So, like many civilizations, particularly ancient civilizations, they have creation stories, right? Like if we look at indigenous peoples, indigenous groups across North America, they're known for having creation stories. And so, creation stories generally explain how that particular culture or civilization believes the world, the people, or their civilization began. Now, what we know about the Inca is that the Inca were a powerful civilization that lived in the Andes Mountains. Now, do you know what continent we would find the Andes Mountains? What continent is my question?
S. O. U. T. H.
it.
South America.
Absolutely. So they lived in the Andes Mountains of South America. And one of their most famous stories tell about how these two leaders, and I hope I'm saying them correctly, but I might not get it exactly right, Manco Capac and Mama Oclo were sent by the sun god Eniti to teach humans how to live in an organized society. Kind of interesting, right? So one character we know we have already is the sun god. So let's spell it. Start with sun. Where do you find that S?
S.
Yeah, correct. It was you. You're right there. Good. Yeah. Hit it.
H.
You know it. You.
U.
Down two.
Su.
Ooh, sun. N.
S.
Ooh, you're gonna fix it. Good. S U then N.
N.
Good.
Sun.
There you go. The sun god Eniti. So the Inca believed that Inti or Eniti, I'm not sure I'm saying that one right. We'll correct it later. Was the powerful sun god. Now, the sun was extremely important to the Inca, and the sun is very important to many ancient societies. I mean, many modern day societies too, arguably. What would be one reason why the sun would be so important?
L. I. F. E. Life. G. I. V. E. R. Giver. L. I. K. E. Like. A. M. O. T. H. E. R. Mother. Life giver like a mother.
Life giver
G.
like, oh,
5.
oh,
5.
let's sit down like that, Matthew. Life giver like a mother. I really like what you said. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, right. Sun provides light and warmth and helps crops to grow. So light is essential for life. I like your comparison there. So because of this, the Inca believed the sun was a divine power that cared for all of humanity. There's another comparison to the mom, I guess. According to the story, Inti wanted humans to live with knowledge, order, and civilization. So he chose two special messengers to help guide people. Now, he wanted humans to live with knowledge, order, and civilization. What do you think is another thing humans should live with? Tell me.
K. I. N. D. N. E. S. S. Kindness.
Ooh, I like that addition. I like that addition. So you would add kindness as another thing humans should live with. So, according to the story, Manco and Mama emerged from Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca is a large lake in the Andes Mountains between modern-day Peru and Bolivia. There we go. Those are two good ones. Okay, pick one to spell. P for Peru or B for Bolivia? P or B?
P.
Good. Then over two.
E.
Then right next door. Oh, don't forget the over.
T.
One off. It would be the R.
R.
Then up to it. One off. Where's that U?
U.
Good.
Peru.
Now let's do Bolivia for the fun of it. Show me that B. Eric. B.
B.
Good. Next letter. O.
O.
Down two. Close.
O.
Not quite. L.
L.
Then I.
I.
V.
V.
Another I.
I.
And finish all the way over. Yeah. Over.
A.
Nice. Finish it off.
Bolivia.
Nicely done. Bolivia. So in the story, this lake was a sacred place where first leaders kind of just appeared. And so the sun god sent the two siblings to the world to bring knowledge and culture to humans. Now, natural places also play a big role in many cultural and creation stories. What is a natural place that has a significance to you? want you to think of a natural place that has significance to you. Need pressure? You can do pressure. Gonna press a little bit. Squish them. Is that what you want? No? Can you tell me on the board then? Take a minute, take a minute.
N-O, no.
You go with your left hand. Take some time.
M-O-M, mom.
Yeah, I know you're thinking about that. So the blue iPad over there, that's set up so that mom can watch it, okay? And I know it's throwing you off, and I'm really proud of you for how you're working through this today, okay? So let's try to stay focused on the lesson. You got this. You're thinking about a cultural place, or sorry, a natural place that has significance to you. So we're gonna stay away from the S, right?
T-H-E, the, M-O-U, N-T-A-I-M-S, mountains, the mountains.
And why are the mountains significant to you? Why are the mountains significant to you?
G-I-V-E, give, M-E, S-E-R, E-N-I-T.
You'd have to put something else on that one.
Y, serenity. Give me serenity.
It's a good answer. Give you some serenity, some peace. Yeah, I like it. I think the mountains are very peaceful. So during the journey, these two siblings helped to teach people important skills. So Manco taught men how to farm, build structures, and create systems of laws and leadership. Mama Oklo taught women how to weave textiles, manage households, care for families and communities. And so together, they help to bring organization and culture to society. So let's practice some layering here. Okay? The next word I want you to spell is culture. Okay?
Y,
Just wait. You're spelling culture. Starts with
C, U, L, T,
just wait.
cult,
Not just cult. Cult would have culture, but yeah, you.
U, R, E, culture,
Beautifully done. And culture, you're gonna have to help me hold stuff, man. You didn't let me keep my table here today. So, and culture. So together they help to bring organization and culture to society. What do you think? What's another thing maybe men should have learned how to do? Farm, build structures, laws, and leadership. What else might you have added?
W, A, S, H, I, N, G, washing,
Sure, washing's a good answer. Okay, and the women learned how to weave textiles, manage households, care for families and communities. What's maybe something they could have or should have learned how to do?
D, R, I, N, K, drink, W, I, N, E, S, wines, drink wines,
Okay. That's a funny one. Sure. We'll take it. So this is where the story really gets interesting, because now we're going to talk about founding Cusco. Have you heard of Cusco before?
I, N, T,
In the movies, yes. What movie? Or what movies?
T H E the E
Careful your eyes.
M P E R O R S hamburgers N E W no G R O O V E groove. The Emperor's no groove.
Good movie. Good movie. So, the founding of Cusco. Eventually, the golden staff sank into the ground in the valley, and this place became the city Cusco, which later became the capital of the Inca Empire. We're missing something here. Should be something about the staff in there. I don't know what we're missing. So that there was this golden staff. Let me ad-lib it here then a little bit. That played a role in the story. And eventually, they work together. They bring the staff to this valley, and it sinks into the valley. And this became the city of Cusco, which becomes the capital of the Inca Empire. I'm missing a page there when I printed it. My bad. Can we spell? Here, bend your knees a little bit. Okay, well, I'm gonna put it down here. Then you're gonna have to work harder. Cusco, 2 letters. C and wait, 2 letters. C and wait.
C
Okay. Okay. Bend these legs up a little bit, Eric. You gotta work with me. C and yeah, we're working together. We're working together. You got this. I know how hard you're working. I know how hard you're working. Okay. Without the table, you gotta keep your legs bent so that you have a place to set it. Keep your deep breaths all you need. Yeah, gently, okay? I know you're not meaning to. Just be mindful of what your hands are doing. You got this. Take your time. Good work. Ready? Cusco. See, then you did the U. Go down to it.
U S C O Cusco.
Cusco grew into a very important center of things like politics, religions, trade, and the Inca believed that the founding of Cusco was guided, again, by the sun god himself. So many cities become the center of politics and religion and trade. Think of the city of Calgary. What is the city of Calgary this important center of? What would you say?
O I Lake
OI doesn't make sense. You would need more to that. OI what?
L
Yeah, that's a good answer.
oil
Absolutely. There's lots of oil businesses and oil executive offices in Calgary. It's a pretty good comparison. And capital cities are important in every civilization, right? We kind of see this time and time again. Why do you think capital cities are so important to a civilization?
I T it
Pretty good.
G R O U N D S
Very good. More of that. Just over your space.
grounds
Yeah, big crowns.
C U L T
Make sure you finish it, okay?
U R E culture. It grounds culture.
That's an interesting comparison. What a physical city becomes a place to kind of like physically ground culture. I like that answer. So this creation story really helps to explain the origins of Inca leadership. It also showed that their rulers were believed to be connected to the sun god. Creation stories like this one often communicate values, right? In this one, we see things like cooperation, knowledge, respect for the natural world. And so, even today, this story remains a powerful or important part of Andean cultural history, people of the Andes, right? Kind of interesting. What other values did you take from this story? What other values did you take?
G E N D E R. Gender. V A L U E S. Values. Gender values.
Perhaps, yeah, right. When we were talking about what kind of the men versus the women learned, there's definitely some gendering there, for sure. What did you think of that lesson?
I W A N T. What? T O 2 V I S I T. Visit.
I feel everybody going for it. I want to visit.
S
Gotta finish it.
O M E T I M E. Sometime. I want to visit sometime.
Pretty cool place to visit. I had a couple friends do Peru a few years ago, and it's beautiful. I've never been myself. Seems like a far place to go now. Okay. So something you said earlier that made me thinking, as we were talking about the sun god and why the sun is such a popular god, right? And why that is. And you had said life giver like a mother. Well, I was thinking that Sunday is, do you know what Sunday is? Eric? Do you know what Sunday is?
Y E S. Yes.
Okay, Sunday is Mother's Day. And I was wondering if you wanted to do write something for your mom today. What do you think? Answer me on the board, please. Just because you talked about that life giver, you've been bringing her up a little bit. Should we write something? Eric. Dude. Show me on the board. Show me on the board. The answer doesn't have to be yes, but you have to show me on the board. What do you think?
M O M. Mom. P O E M. Poem.
Okay.
Mom poem.
You could write a poem for your mom. I like that idea. Okay. Take it away then. I'm gonna just set this back here. Okay. Here is your poem for Mother's Day.
H E R. Her. S M I L E. Smile. R A D I A sunshine. Her smile radiant as sunshine. H E R. Her. W A R. M T H. Warmth. M Y. My. G R E A T E S T. Greatest. C O M F O R T. Comfort. Her warmth, my greatest comfort.
Her smile radiant as sunshine, her warmth my greatest comfort. Keep going. Keep going. You got this. Thinking about your next line? We got about 15-20 minutes left, okay? Let's make our best use of it.
I O R B I T. Orbit. A R O U N D. Around. H E R. Her. M I G H T. Y. Mighty. P R E S E N C E. Presence. I orbit around her mighty presence.
Take a second, sure. I orbit around her mighty presence. You're up. Keep going. Yeah, this is our start with your phone. Keep up. Just make sure you're going slow. Very good.
Y E S.
Okay. Next sign of your palm. Take a second if you need it. Breathe it out. You're doing so good. You're awesome.
I B A S K. Basque. U N D E
mighty presence. I bask under her glow. When you're ready. Okay, you got it. Eric? Can you let this one out? Go. Taking it out. Okay, ready? Bring his hand back up. Bring his hand back up. Up, 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 up. Okay, we conceded to this chair. Now you gotta sit up though. Come on. Eric, ready? Think about how you're gonna lift your body. Come on. Up, up, up. Okay, bring this up. Up, up, up. Whatever you're fixated on down there, let's try to forget it, okay? If you're feeling tired, you're almost out of here. I know you said that to start. Let's finish this up. Eric, I need you to lift your body now, okay? Do I need to be like Soma and spritz some hand sanitizer somewhere on you? Okay, then lift yourself. Okay, Eric, you're in control here. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my hand sanitizer. Gonna be like Soma. She might put it behind your ear. Lift your hand. There you go. Something to get you moving. I bask on her, under her glow.
M Y my L I F E life G I V E R giver, my life giver.
Ooh, my life giver. Find your glow.
M Y my S U N sun G O D D E S S goddess, my sun goddess.
My sun goddess.
M Y my M O T H E R mother, my mother.
Oh.
T H E the E N D end, the end.
The end. Yeah, let's see. Can you give this one a title? Her smile, radiant as sunshine. Her warmth, my greatest comfort. I orbit around her mighty presence. I bask under her glow. My life giver, my sun goddess, my mother.
L I F E life G I
Beautiful. Okay, so that's your poem. We have about 10 minutes. I think at the end what I'll try to do is I will have you read it out on the iPad, press play, and we'll take a short video of you on her phone so I can send it to your mom right away. I think that would mean a lot to her to hear your words today and see your face and how today went. So in our last 10 minutes, did you have anything that you wanted to chat about?
I S is G U I E N Gwyn G O I N G
Make sure you can check.
going T O 2 B R I N G bring M E me H E R E here. Is Gwen going to bring me here?
Not to my understanding, no. If you're coming on a program day, my understanding is that access, you would come with an aid in access. And if you're ever coming on a Saturday, that you'd be coming with mom and dad. So I don't think Gwen would be bringing you here, no. Maybe there's a chance that one day, but it's more likely to be one of your, because Gwen isn't usually with him during the day, right?
Yeah.
So no, not likely. Why?
J U S T just C H E C K I N G checking. Just checking.
There you go. So most Tuesdays you're coming here with an aide, and then one Saturday a month you'll generally come here with mom and dad. That's the plan. Is that an okay plan for RPM going forward?
Y E S yes.
Okay. So I know your preference is to have mom here, and I know that it probably caused you some anxiety today to not have mom here. I wondered how you're feeling now. How did that feel now?
S T I L L still S O M E some A N X I E T Y anxiety. Still some anxiety.
That's valid. Thing about anxiety, it's still new. The office is still new. Coming without mom is still new. It's only my second day officially back. We've only seen each other like 5 days in the last 8 months, right? So I think some anxiety is to be kind of expected. Is there anything that me or your staff or your mom or kind of anything any of us could do to make you feel a little bit more comfortable?
T I M E time.
You got it. You got it. Okay. Yeah. Why don't you sit on your hands? Sit on your hands if you need to, right? Gentle. Just make sure you go slow. It's okay. You have time. Good work. Okay. Time.
W I L L will T E L
you tell us if there's anything you ever need to make you feel more comfortable here? Coming before, during, after, right? You let us know and we'll make it happen.
Y-E-S. Yes.
Okay. Last 5 minutes. What do you got to share?
T-H-I-M-K-I-N-G.
Super space.
Thinking. U. U. W. A. N. T. What? T. O. 2. T. R. Y. Try. S. T. A. M. B. E. D. E. Stampede. T. H. I. S. This. Y. E. S. R. Year. I'm thinking you want to try Stampede this year.
Is that supposed to be you or I? You just hit the U, so I wonder. Is it you or I, Eric? I need you to clarify for me. Quickly clarify. One letter. Is it supposed to be you or is it supposed to be I? Okay, go over the glasses. We're almost done here, man. Okay, ready? Good girl. I see you. Yeah, that's awesome.
I.
Okay, what's supposed to be I wonder.
I.
So I'm thinking I want to try Stampede this year. Did you go last year to Stampede? Did you go last year?
N-O. No.
Okay. There you go. Maybe. Do you guys usually go to Stampede at Burger? Oh,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. There you go. What's that, like 2 months away? Yeah? You thinking about it? Okay. Cool. I like it. Okay, what are kind of your final thoughts for today?
T-E-E-L. L. Tell. M-O-M. Mom. I.
Next person. Tell them I.
D. I. D. Did. G. O. O. D. Good. T. O. D. A. Y. Today. O. K. Okay. Tell Mom I did good today, okay.
I will tell her, and it won't be a lie. It'll be the truth. Do you want to pause that one? Okay, don't go